The streets are saying that Beyonce done packed her stuff and packed her kids and dipped away from Jay-Z. This isn't all that surprising because there have been rumors that their marriage is on its last leg and is barely hanging on by a thread. This is an interesting turn of events because their marriage has always been allegedly a business transaction, and the only reason they have stayed together so long is that it financially made sense for them to be together rather than apart.
To stay on the top. So remember, your relationship was a business relationship, financial, to get to the top, to become billionaires. There's no love there. See, what's done in the dark will definitely come in the light. Keep your threats up. I'm here today, and what I got to say, I'm gonna say it. So don't make idle threats to me.
So as long as it made sense for them to be together, and as long as they could keep up the image of being the #1 power couple in Hollywood, nothing could tear them apart or break their marriage. But now it looks like the marriage is at risk because rumor has it that Jay-Z is about to get the Diddy treatment, and he is on his way down just like Diddy. For some context, there have been rumors now that Beyonce is gradually checking out of the marriage and that she has been separated from Jay-Z for a hot minute now.
What I've heard about them as a couple is that they've been living separate lives for a very long time. So they together, but they living separate. And part of the reason why they're already living separate lives, and we may actually see one of the biggest divorces in Hollywood, is because Jay-Z is up next to be exposed. And it's only so much of these stories that Jay-Z can, he can pay off or he can block. He won't be able to stop this, and she knows it, and he knows it too. As far as who's gonna be the breakout victim / story, I don't know. Yeah, I might have to ask Jason Lee. I don't know, but I'm just letting you know that once that comes out and Jay-Z is exposed for his nefarious past, you're gonna see Beyonce divorce him. Okay, and she may or may not do an interview, but you're gonna their publicist is gonna release something. She's gonna say, "Oh, the Carters have been separated for some time. They built this beautiful life, blah 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 blah." Now, before all this happens, we may get another tour. We may get another album out of both of them.
According to reports, the reason that she hasn't gone ahead to announce the divorce is that she is still keeping a close eye on things, and she is ready to run at the slightest hint that there is trouble on the horizon. Before, she was holding out hope that maybe Jay-Z would manage to get away with things, but with Diddy getting raided by Homeland Security and he snitching on everyone and anyone, yeah, she is on her way out of the marriage. According to insiders, Jay-Z has been in a state of panic after the feds launched a massive investigation into Diddy, because they have been besties for a very long time and they haven't hidden their relationship from the media. But according to people who really know, Jay-Z and Diddy's friendship go beyond bonding over their roles in the music industry or being successful or anything like that. But in this case, they have allegedly been bonding over their nefarious actions that allegedly involve violence of a certain kind towards women, including allegedly Allegedly, both Diddy and Jay-Z have been involved with something like this for a very long time, and they have both gotten away with it, or so we thought. See, as it turns out, the feds have been looking at them for long, and they have been looking at them hard for a very long time. But if there is one thing about the feds, they never make a move unless they've got their facts right, and they have managed to build an airtight case against their suspects with no wiggle room. It often takes months or even years for the feds to build their case, but once they arrest someone and bring charges against them, baby, it's game over. They have a conviction rate of more than 95%, and that tells y'all that the feds don't play when they make a move on a suspect. They really don't play. And in Diddy's case, the feds have been looking at him for at least 11 years now, because back in 2013, we found out that they were questioning people about Diddy's alleged interest in young boys. A court document from a case in 2013 noted that during a debriefing session with federal investigators, James Roseman, the music manager turned kingpin, was reportedly questioned about the sexual preferences of entertainers, including whether Sean Diddy Combs was having intimate relationships with underage boys, according to a U.S. District Court filing. A prosecutor then asked about entertainers' intimate preferences, including, but not only, Sean Combs having intimate relationships with underage boys. So if they have been looking at Diddy for that long, y'all best believe that they have been looking at Jay-Z for that long as well. And it did not just start because of Cassie's lawsuit. Interestingly, the knowledge about Jay-Z going down with Diddy is not just fan speculations, because people people with reliable intel have claimed that there is, allegedly, also an open investigation of Jay-Z by the feds. Storm Monroe said it, and so did Jaguar Wright.
John Carter is worse.
Uh-oh. Oh, man.
He's smarter. He's patient. He's not sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
This been lining up people he calls friends and stepping to the side while they get hit by the guillotine for 30 years.
And as y'all probably heard, Diddy got busted by Homeland Security a couple of days ago, which tells us that the investigation into Diddy is at its peak, and supposedly so is Jay-Z. According to an insider, this low-key terrifies Beyonce because she is at great risk of losing everything that she has invested into her marriage, including her reputation. A lot of people already think that she is into some negative stuff, and if this stuff comes out about her husband, it's going to be really bad for her, which is why she is choosing to save herself and her kids and jump ship. Fans left comments saying, they saying Jay-Z next after Diddy. Allegedly, Beyonce wants him to be outed, and she would divorce him in 2 to 3 years. Beyonce gonna divorce Jay-Z soon if he a part of that stuff. And Jay-Z is next. Beyonce better divorce that man now. Anywho, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this situation, and then check out this next video.